What is this? Oh.
Hair de...
Like hauling an anchor!
What's this I've spotted?
Say it once more. Troll toll. 4,000. Go.
Can't you count, you bloody walrus? 3 guards and 3 heads of slaves. You make cows pay toll too.
You fancy little titles don't mean a thing to the king. Pay per head or find another route. Chicken bones.
You know as well as I, there's no other route. I'm a...
Hold on now. One whelp at a time. You'll pay your toll soon as I'm through knocking this loudmouth. The fool thinks he can slip 6 warm bodies past Rumble for the price of 1, he does. Lousy bomb, mate.
If I've said it once, I've said it more times than a troll can count. Warm bodies do not people make. We are 3 immaculates and 3 slaves, and I won't empty my pocket over chattel.
This sounds like a matter of opinion.
No need to
Enough. I'll not let this idiot troll or his idiot king hinder the goddess's affairs a moment. Look,
If I've not...
play the blubber from this fool. I can't make a candle from his second chin.
Dances in
Play the
shadows.
blubber from this fool. I can't make a candle from his second chin.
positions.
Let's put the squeeze on. Many marks for the marvelous marksman!
Get up, man!
Chilled to the bone.
The time of your death is at hand. A dance to the death, and my steps the daintier.
Flaming spear! Hurricane attack!
Lucky find.
The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping. The hen who shares her feed receives a greater second helping.
my luck had run out.
What's over that far hill? Try to resist this, worm. I will freeze you where you stand. Who's laughing now? I need another chance! I'm fading fast.
Not so fast.
on my feet again. A stitch in time, eh, my friends? A stitch in time, eh, my friends?
Ugh, I'm dripping.
Oh there. A word of warning, wanderer, afore you continue on your merry way. See these corpses here? Be a good fellow and take them as a hint that this town isn't the pastoral little paradise it once was. Ah.
Hey, you! Come on, time's a wasting. 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 Hey, come on, time's a
Immaculates, orcs and humans both, have taken Hunter's Edge. Its villagers are now slaves in the mines to the west, or they've been bled dry of their last drop of life, reduced to mere fuel that must... Long as you live in the limbo between coming and going, though, why not have a look at what I have to sell? You'd be surprised to see what a scouring skeleton can gather together in a dying town. Yeah! Well, don't go round angering Immaculates if you want to keep your vitals intact. Though perhaps it won't be very long before they have a stab at one another's vitals instead. I have the feeling there's trouble brewing between the orcs and the humans in there, and who can blame them really? Just ain't natural. Can't say I remember who I was before the change came over me. But these days, I'm a travelling trader of sorts. There's an immaculate necromancer in the village ahead. She's the one who brought me back. She's an especially bright one, you know. Most necromancers can only revive a dead corpse into an animated one, but she manages to yank back some semblance of consciousness too. I don't remember much, but the thrill of trade, these days, most undead are busy haunting Sicil or picking the way in the Lucula mines. But I keep a low profile and stay out of sight. Haven't been bothered by an immaculate yet, and I hope to keep it that way. I know the weapons of which you speak. I've even hidden away a piece of one myself. I had planned to pass it down to my son, but... Or maybe you could make better use of it now?
So we stay. Hey, you! Come on,
Is that one of them lovely Maywater
time's a
pelts?
wasting.
Oh, no, false alarm. Just a few yards of intestine.
Hey, you! Come on, time's a wasting. Hey, you! Come on,
There's still
time's
meat
a
on those
wasting.
bones. Must have been the miller's boy. Muscles strong as marble, he had.
Hey, you! Come on, time's a wasting.
This wall
Hey,
could really
you!
do with a lick of paint.
Come on,
Look at
time's a
some of the
wasting.
drugs.
Hey, you! Come on, time's a wasting.
Burnt, ruptured, trampled. Ugh. Do you think I could have made a fortune selling all of these
Hey,
to a
you!
winsome taxidermist?
Come on, time's a wasting. Hey, you! Come on, time's a wasting.
Now I missed my nose. Must smell like delicious
Hey,
spit
you!
roast round here.
Come on, time's a wasting. Hey, you! Come on, time's a wasting.
This wall could really do with a lick of paint. Blood gets so ugly when it dries. My, you're still alive! Way to beat the odds, Wanderer. An intact finger!
Oh,
Just what
I'm
that
tripping.
deviant of an orc was looking for.
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
I could do with a
Hey,
cold
you!
drink.
Come on, time's a wasting.
Source Hunter, welcome, welcome. I'm watching on with weary eyes how the Immaculates strike again. They've gone from shedding blood among their own to recruiting orcs and cutthroats to do it for them. From what I can tell, the village of Hunter's Edge is this cult's most wretched victim.
Hey, you! Come on, time's a-wasting.
It was once a quiet sort of village. Families and small-time merchants mostly. Recently, it was targeted by a tribe of orcs waving the Their leader, Grutilda, is known far and wide for her cruelty and cunning. She oversaw the murder of countless villagers and used their blood to fuel a great number of... By order of Leandra, the orcs were joined by a tribe of humans from the northern peaks of Tanneroth. A band of male warriors are they, and they devote a legion. Jarl arrived with his own formidable supply of bloodstones, which means his tribe has been operating under directions from the conduit for some time. Where once they... These are far from the blindly devoted Immaculates of Silverglen, however. The orcs and the humans here alternate between bitter fighting and hostile peace. He has a residence at the far end of town. Though I have my doubts he's having people over for... Know that Zandalor is wily, so beware. If a wizard doesn't want you in his home, you'll know it. Pity the intruder that heedless. Nevertheless, his house is the very place you'll want to search. The accumulated knowledge stored there is quite phenomenal, and beyond a doubt, one of Leandra's most urgent pursuits.
Hey, you! Come on, time's a-wasting. Hey, you! Come on, time's a-wasting.
In a very ostentatious way.
Yeah.
Hey, you! Come on.
You can speak. You don't look like a tribesman or orc, but I suppose I can't be certain. Then again, I've never heard of a dark soul gifted with the speech of the oh, that bothersome old Tom. No, he and I are hardly friendly, much less friends. I've much more important things on my mind than him and his incessant pestering. Jinxica is my name, and until recently I lived a placid sort of life among the people of Hunter's Edge. The baker might leave me a bit of milk left over from this breakfast. The barkeep stroked my back between... I had many friends here, but none so dear as a little trio. A married pair and their daughter, employed by the wizard to keep his home. They spent many long hours squashing fleas that plague. If you come to this village to help and not to harm, you might be able to save those 3 kind souls from the orcs that have invaded. Ugh, such misery in our sad... A kind but private man he is. He set up his home here several years ago, but never remained there long enough before jetting off to tend to some... The dark invaders seem very interested in him indeed. They've been skulking around outside the house since they arrived, but not even one of their filthy would that an invasion were all. They destroyed every crumb of life they could find and sent their filthy rats to seek out those who evaded them. Each life they took infused their strange stones with power. Their queen glowed with delight as the human tribe came shortly after. They had their own supply of the glowing stones, and the orc queen took no... They've survived this carnage so far by concealing themselves most cleverly. I've done my best to guard their hiding place from the slime-bellied rats, attempting to sniff the savages by savages employed. The orcs have one among them, the rat catcher they call him, who claims to have trained rats to do his bidding. But you're not like the brutes inside those walls. No, you approached me with hand, not boot, outstretched. Perhaps you could help me. They must be squashed, every last one of them. I've done my best so far, but there I can slip through these walls as I please.
Is that one of them lovely Baywater belts? Oh, no, false alarm. Just a few yards of intestine. the orcs want with all this
I need to dry off.
make a chandelier, most like. And a very ostentatious one.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
It seems we've already harvested the last of the ripe barley. It seems we've already harvested the last of the ripe barley. I'd prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Chandelier, most like. And a very ostentatious one it'll be.
I'm overheating here. I'm overheating here.
What a deluge!
My
Sodden
kingdom
all
for
the way to my
brighter.
foot soles.
Potent heat.
You there, Flatlander. Stay at your business. Come to play now the town's been taken, have you? Typical you Flatlanders. Lucky for you, the goddess don't discriminate against cowards. Well, come quickly then. There's still townsfolk on the loose, and the chase has probably made them wild as cornered dogs. One might pop out of a bush and take an eye before you can shout your own name. Better you first check in with the higher-ups. You've got Jarl, the righteous leader of Weird the Mountain, and blood-stained Gratilda, queen dog of the giant toad.
That's so. Jarl can't stand
I need to dry off.
try and get him whipped to shreds, can he? Poor fellow. Living in fear under the management. Is that those toasters?
Comrade, did you hear that? It sounds like these Immaculates are at odds with the local orc savages. We may be able to turn this. I'll keep a sharp eye out for anything we could use to nudge these factions closer to chaos. If we can get them to destroy each other, we'll kill two birds without even having to pick up a stone. Nothing would please me more than seeing Hunter's Edge cleared of the scum that destroyed it. I may not be able to undo the past.
Go on then, Frogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that what you call those things on your tongue?
They say humans and orcs don't get along. Gorag doesn't look...
Another piece of trash.
Afraid to address your
Soaked to the skin.
I ain't afraid of a single Frogskin one of you.
Why not stand up and face me? One off.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
That's so. Y'all comes down. Try getting whipped to shreds, Kenny. Living in
Go on then, Rogskin. We'll see who'll end up beneath those boots.
Is that the
You don't look like the rest.
Human, leave the lads out, please. Y'all come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like that.
Many rats scurrying in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain. Many rats scurrying in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
one-on-one?
They're keeping the peace for now. Chief's orders. That other tusk's yours to keep in the meantime.
That's so. Y'all can't stand the thought of his old tribe getting ripped to shreds, can you?
making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet for Jarl's mead.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
In my pocket, have I?
Or am I wrong altogether?
Soaked to the skin!
I haven't got hold of you, have I? His own arm.
Hello again. Do you bring good news?
These skulls bereft of the lips with which they kissed.
ale.
Look here! Look at you! How I admire one whose head is lodged so firmly upon their shoulders, like a spire that rests upon the... Not I, alas. I fare not so. For I may replace my battered cranium as jauntily as a wizard may his hat. Just consider some of these examples here before me. Why make a permanent choice? Why not cater to the occasion as called for? I would. But, and so I ask, where are you, O ephemeral soul? If in a tooth you may be pulled, if in an arm you may... As have we all. Townsfolk would sit on these benches and talk about their... Now their mouths neither talk nor snigger any longer. And all that is sprinkled about is blood. Days pass me by no longer, only the dreams of what was, but can never be again. Surely you jest when you question this question's importance. Say I opt for that there fair-featured sovereign of a skull. What happens if I play the part of the aforementioned wizard, and swap its rugged lineaments? I... Yes. Who is I, then? Were I sure that the soul houses within the chest, within one's little toe, for all I care? You... Oh, I beg of...
You needn't worry. Unlike our heads and our bodies, it is we and our souls that are one and indivisible.
I concur.
But of course. Why was I so blind? The soul is not of the body, it is of the spirit. A new skull I shall have. What? Where in the blazes? The last I knew was an orc coming at me, with an axe.
My kingdom for a dry shirt.
I'd never have judged a few grimy ground dwellers, and lost ones at that, to be worth all this fuss.
Chief knows what he knows. He says, find the cellar, so that's what we do.
Well, for all he knows, they could be knee-deep in forest muck, miles away from here.
Forest? So that settles it. You really are big a buffoon as you look. No one gets into the Phantom Forest, brother. No one.
And the conduit? Chief says she's there as we speak.
That thick brain of yours is better suited for gruel than for thinking. Of course she's there. She's got the goddess within her. Come on, then. We've got a cellar to find. Your chatter won't scare it into the open, you know. Ain't there something behind
Rags
here?
and rubbish. Ain't a bleeding maid. Hey, have you already checked beneath these boards?
The orcs tore through this place like wild pigs.
There's nothing to find in this bleeding dump.
The thing won't budge.
I'll find the orc tubber-lard that did this. I'm feeding him his own netters.
We've already found 3 villagers hiding in this place. They dragged them into the warehouse cellar.
The other rats are all fleeing. There's got to be a more subtle way to exterminate these pests.
Poison ought to do the trick, but I'm fresh out of cheese-flavored deadly nightshade.
Assault my soldiers, human! You dare to do harm to my brave soldiers? Friend to filthy felines, are you? May the next cheese you find snap your neck in twain. Any rodent with half a mind would recognize me by the diadem encircling my kingly head. I am the king. I, responsible for the welfare of each of my subjects, secure the wealth and glory. A certain orc, the one who so erroneously calls himself Ratcatcher, has won our employment. He tells us I've nearly closed in on this particular target, a trio of stinking humans who I believe to be cowering in their cellar. But I've lost too many men to this bloodthirsty feline. I won't send more troops into the unknown until the touched by madness he is. Imagine an orc believing he could train the gods' most intelligent creature. I assure you, it is we that must be the monster who's been slaughtering my men by the dozens. Kind knight, I, his rodent highness, do make a request. Remove that beast from this town. Spare my men the claw and tooth. I consider find me in the tavern cellar if you desire a second consultation. The smell of whiskey in there does so delight a king's senses.
Clean up, clean out. What am I? A goddamn scullery maid?
something behind here?
Hello again. Do you bring good news? Strange. I never knew those savages capable of even the most basic form of order. But this bodes well, does it not? Perhaps, if you can get rid of their king, the rats will stop their search. Leave? How can I leave my dearest friends behind? Who will protect them if not me?
The thing won't budge. I thought the same about that villager's kneecap.
Where could a gaggle of scared peasants get to?
Is this one of them fancy scribble pages? Never did trust them myself.
Human. Even
Sort of a skin.
What? Afraid to address your betters, are you?
I ain't afraid of a single bronze-skinned one of you.
Then why not stand up and face me?
I'll find the old tubber lad that did this and feeding him his own medicine.
Well, what's this I've spotted? I spotted
You
something.
there! The armory's off limits, you hear? Take another step and you'll be looking for... By the green out. Sit one parched. Goddamn skull.
Shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Now there's an idea with a ring to it. I'll be right back.
Let's see what we're hiding under there.
4
o'clock.
Soaked to the skin! I spotted something.
Even vermin live by the way.
Too rich for my blood. I'm bold.
Come, let's see those cars.
Who knew vermin could harbour such useful relics? Share in the
A goddamn scullery maid.
You might think to get away. Vermin could harbour such useful relics.
Alongside the men. What a stupid thing to do.
Hey, Conduit's orders. Best not to get on her bad side. You know that.
Yeah, but our orders don't go.
Well, what's this I've spotted?
Find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody on the pocket.
I spotted something interesting. What's this? I found something. I spotted something. What's this? I found something. Well, what's this?
No, just yeah, zock of mountain apes, orcs. Your kind not welcome. Go, or you will bleed. Isidore! Brothers, human speaks the tongue of all mothers. A welcome guest. Yeah, Brother Goreg has beckoned us to stay. We do not...
I spotted something interesting. I spotted
Soaked
something
to the
interesting.
skin.
I spotted something interesting.
The trail ends at this grate. If blood loss didn't kill the sorry fellow, surely the fall did.
That's the knight's tomb beneath here. I guess it'll be more than one mystery we uncover within its depths.
The grate is set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant. The grate is set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant. Exegeta, Torhol Exil Titan Kriva.